good afternoon, YouTube. This is Charles, also known as Doctor of Ghetto, with another important update regarding about our First Amendment and our other constitutional rights that are at hand. Now, specifically, this is mainly for video gamers or for online video gamers as well, especially in collaboration with Microsoft's Xbox 360, and Xbox Live. Lately, I did some research of my own. I actually read their terms of use, or their terms of agreement, whichever word comes first. It seems that Microsoft love to look into our privacy. They love to look into about what is us gamers are doing online and how we speak, what we speak about. They even have their own monitors in these game chats. It could be them playing with you, or it could actually be something from the outside, like outside interference. For example, I read their several pages worth of their terms of service. It's saying that you should not expect any level of privacy concerning your use of the live communication features. For example, voice chat, video, and communications in live hosted gameplay sessions or feared through service. These communications may be monitored. However, we cannot monitor the entire service and make no attempt to do so, which I don't think so. That's not going to happen. But continue on. You understand that these communications can be recorded and used by others, and communications in live hosted gameplay sessions that may be broadcast to others. Some games may utilize game managers and hosts. Game managers and hosts are not authorized Microsoft spokespersons, and other views do not necessarily reflect those of Microsoft. We do not routinely monitor the use of the communication services of the service. However, to the maximum extent permitted by law, we may monitor your communications and may disclose information about you as set forth in this section 1.1, or as I say, section 11. There's about 25 sections of this. Basically, they can monitor what you say and do. They can, if you talk about drugs or alcohol, I'll sell you this bud for $5 here, whatever. They can monitor all of that about you. If you talk about politics, if you hate on Barack Obama, which I had with other people on Xbox, they could do it too. Oh yeah, here's another excerpt. I can skip a few pages. Microsoft may, among other things, restrict or limit access to the service, retrieve information from the original Xbox 360 console, personal computer, and any connected preferable device used to log onto the device as necessary to operate and protect the security of the service and to enforce this contact, and C, upgrade, modify, withdraw, suspend, or discontinue any functionality or feature of the service, any game or other content available or accessible through service, or any hardware or software associated with the service or an original Xbox 360 console or personal computer from time to time without notice, which may involve an automatic download or related software directly to your original Xbox 360 console or personal computer, including software that prevents you from accessing the service, playing pirated games, or using unauthorized hardware peripheral devices. Now I can understand Microsoft that, we want to make sure that they're not hacking into your systems or hacking into other people's systems. That could be in violation as well. I can understand that wholeheartedly. But based on this part of this policy here, these parts of these policies, you just like to invade other people's privacy for no apparent reason, and you have the right to do so. What is that telling us as me as a gamer, as you guys on here on YouTube or Xbox? You guys submitted yourself to being monitored and to waive your rights on the First Amendment as well as any other constitutional rights here in the United States. And in addition to this interesting terms of service, guys, that at the very end of the terms of service, almost at the very end, it states that we may change the service or delete or discontinue features, games, or other content at any time for any reason or no reason. We may cancel or suspend your service at any time. Our cancellation or suspension may be without cause or without notice. Upon service cancellation, your right to use the service stops right away. Once the service is canceled or suspended, any data you have stored on the service may not be retrieved later. And going back to section 21 of this, says it supersedes any other contract or statements regarding your use of the service, hence the Constitution, hence the Bill of Rights, hence all of these statutes that were created from our forefathers or from our politicians. And you know what's so strange about these policies that they promoted and saying that they monitor your room? Here's a nice good example. Earlier this year, back in June of 2009, I've actually reported a certain group of cases, situations I had on Xbox Live while playing with a certain group of people. I've been playing as well as discussing many things with this particular group of people for the last year and a half. And especially with a room host who himself have problems with Xbox Live. Now, with this gamer I've been chatting with, along with many others in the room, we were trying to talk about many things: politics, the economy, news, information. And for some strange reason, at the time, of course, we started talking about the Yes We Can was Thank You saying that the video I made earlier, and that the user came across with earlier as well. And for some strange reason, as I was talking about it, elaborating how I did it and everything else, guess what happened? The game froze. I couldn't talk into the room anymore. There was also another situation where I tried to talk to the room, but the room could hear me, but I couldn't hear them. How weird is that, guys? It shouldn't be. It's like beyond a coincidence right there. Someone is monitoring us as we were talking about these things. No other game I played on, like Halo, Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, wherever you play on Xbox Live, I never got that before. And I really talk about these issues on other games or other game chats. Pretty weird, right? In addition to after that incident about the Yes We Can, as I tried to mention that with a particular representative, Jim from Xbox Live representative explained to me after I questioned them if they do monitor our rooms that thank you for contacting Microsoft Online Support for Xbox. As I understand, you are requested for a clarification with regards to the issue if we interfere and or control by screen freeze in the game should you violate by speaking sensitive or controversial discussions. Okay? Charles, please understand that we do not employ screen freezing if the case may be. But all the other things I need does not appear to be there. The answer if they monitor or not. They haven't answered that at all. That means as a sign they're avoiding a question. And that means a sign that they do monitor. So Microsoft Xbox, if you're watching this video of me, screw you. That is right, because you are violating my rights. You are violating my property. You are telling me what to do, how to do, when to do it, and I pay for the service, especially me as a grown adult. Who are you, Microsoft, to tell me how to say and what to do in the room? I know most of these things, if not all of them. How can you tell me what to do in the game, especially if I pay for it? So, I don't know, guys, what is really going on with Xbox Live or with Microsoft themselves, because it seems to me that at any given time they can track us down if we did something wrong online. It can be used against us for no apparent reason, nothing at all. They can delete our account information or suspend or revoke our rights to using it even though we pay for a monthly to yearly service of it. How is this possible, guys? This is what happens when you don't read their terms of service, or company's terms of service, or privacy policy, or anything like that. I say, Microsoft, if you are invading my privacy, my conversations on Xbox Live, and I'm talking about many different things that can be used against me, on record here on YouTube, do not, and I mean do not, monitor me, because it will be countermeasure against you. Once again, guys, this is Dr. Ghetto signing out.